Ignore any beeps and boops you're hearing. I'm totally not in the middle of setting up right now, like, even before I hit start stream. Totally not doing that right now, so ignore any bleeps and boops and bops. Alright, so getting right back to the grind. We have some for one, I finally got my cutting pad. This is from the Army Painter. Now it's about a week late, maybe less than a week, but still a couple like several days late, but it's fine because I'm progressing a lot slower than I thought I would regarding this setup. That said, I'm able to properly cut my decals now with a little bit less caution, because before I was using scissors because I didn't want to cut down on the table, but now because I have this cutting pad, I can just cut it right here, and it's self-healing, which it doesn't mean it's immune to cuts. It just means that it'll somewhat reseal itself, and hopefully it does that. Because I think it's like the pad is like a type of gel or whatever that's able to close cuts in it. Now the cuts will still be there, it's going to be scarred, but it's not going to, like, the whole point of this is to get cut. It's basically, you know, it's a cutting board. That said, where are my transfer sheets? There you are. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and try to transfer all the tags onto the shoulders of the rest of my Arbites. So, just like yesterday, I'm gonna get some varnish. I have some varnish from last night. Gonna wet it down to thin it out. I'm gonna slap it on this guy's shoulder. And now, let's see if we'll do one at a time. Just be safe. Alright, now the shoulder is starting to dry. Should have some time to do it. And now, with our X-Acto knife. Also, my chair is too high. Let me lower it to the workbench. Alright, let's go ahead and use a X-Acto or a hobby knife, whatever it's called in your region. You just slice down like this. Just gonna play with it a bit because I'm losing my grip. And very carefully cut down the middle so it can fold around shoulder. I might have missed. Okay. Should be a decent cut. It's cut it again just to be safe, and I'm knocking everything down because my setup's like so tight. I cut it a few times. This guy's shoulder is starting to dry a little bit too fast for my taste. Alright. And transfer sheets right here. We're gonna grab a dab of water. Dab it on. Maybe I should do the water dab first before I apply the varnish. And I'm going through my little toolbox, try to find my pliers. I'm very prepared, and I totally didn't just hit start stream and forgot to set up everything. Alright, here's my pliers, or my tweezers. And let's go ahead and put this cap up back on before I stab myself again. And his shoulder is pretty varnished right now. So shit. But the transfer is moving, and hopefully it doesn't fold in on itself. I've had it fold in on itself before, and I was not able to unfold it, and that ruined the transfer and had to get a backup. I'd rather not do that. Okay. I think I'm supposed to put like a little bit of water as well to let it move. So a little bit dry, but on the bright side, it just sticks on like that. Now it's not permanently on right now, so we need to apply something on top to basically hold it down, and that's where we get another layer of varnish. Let me zoom that in, or focus that in. There it goes. Now, very thin layer of varnish. Trying to get it on my brush right now. Let's apply a little bit more. I think this looks really clean. Alright. After that, we let it dry, and we're gonna assembly line the entire squad like this. Now once again, be very careful when you cut. It says, I think my blade's starting to blunt a little bit, so I need to sharpen it. I have a sharpener with my cosplay set, so I'll have to go find that. That said, now because I have these hand cams now, I wonder if I could work on cosplay on stream. I was working on a armor, like foam armor set, but I wasn't skilled enough to get it down appropriately. So I'd like to retry it. I was able to make a pretty nice looking helmet, but it's too small for my head. Because I didn't really have a way to properly measure everything. And plus the foam I was using like was a quarter or not even quarter, like 3/4 of an inch thick. So this is a very thick foam I was working with. Okay, so we cut out that one dude. And I moved him here too fast. Go ahead, cut upward. Got some nicks on my new mat, but that's fine, that's job. Dab water. And varnish layer 1. And honestly, I keep going the extra mile. Once I get these sorters on, I add the shading. And then, actually, yeah, no, that's fine. Like, I think these guys are really ready for tabletop right now, as is. And I do plan on playing my first game Saturday, if possible. Probably just, kill team. But yeah, you want to apply shades on everything. And then bring it back with highlights. I'm trying to see if the water has gone to this yet. I think it needs a little bit more water. There it goes. And because this is still a little bit wet, I can move it around just a little bit. Try again to the position I want it to. This music right here is stuck in my head, by the way. It's been playing in my head all work day. I should probably really figure out how to transfer or separate my audio, or find another soundtrack. I played some different soundtracks, but I keep getting copyright notifications because someone like samples the music that I'm using, and it's really annoying. Like, it's like, oh, did you know this music's actually part of my lo-fi mixtape? Thus, it has a copyright on it. It's like, but they don't actually own it. So annoying. Okay. That's 2. And these guys are having trouble sticking onto their cork base that they're temporarily standing on. This should really... Crap, I don't have a trash can right now. Wait, where'd R1 go? Uh-oh. Fuck! Alright. Alright, I'll just put it on top of my the top half of my palette. Where's my Where's that other piece of paper? Oh no. I'm an idiot. Okay. We'll move on. And I should probably get a trash bag in here. That said, I also have a Stormcast Eternal model. I got as a freebie. I might have mentioned this yesterday already, actually. As like the freebie model, since I couldn't get the Scorpion. Yes, like Saturday. So I'm thinking of either turning that into an Inquisitor. That said, I did order 2 Age of Sigmar figures that I will be turning into Inquisitors. So maybe I was thinking if I get into Age of Sigmar, and I've learned that a lot of there's a lot of the Games Workshop games are actually played in my city, but they're only in the Games Workshop store at the moment, and there's like one other location, which I don't really support. But anyways, there's a decent scene potentially, but I'll have to come in on like a Saturday to see like what it looks like. At the very least, like 40k even kill team looks supportive. I was very surprised because Blood Bowl was like it's currently is like being mentioned and on the ropes. Oh wait, there's our one. It's stuck on my hand. All right, let's put that in my palette. Okay, first of all, dab water on the transfer. Stab a little bit more to be sure. So let's do 2 brushes. And now I'm gonna grab varnish. Right here. Okay, let's get our dab of water. There it goes. So maybe 3 dabs. Unfortunately, the camera's gonna have a lot of trouble focusing on this one since... So I'm not sure what would the best one be. Put it on. Oh my goodness. It's like not wet enough, I think. Oh, I forgot to cut it down the middle. That's what's happening. Shoot. Alright. Can you do that real quick? Let's learn. hopefully damage the top of the 5. I think that's potentially okay. Alright, make sure you cut the top part when you're applying it to a round shoulder. There it goes. Now it wants to behave, but everything's all dry now, so it's gonna have trouble sticking. I might be getting lucky though. There it goes. Yeah, I'm getting lucky. It's a little bit too high though, but I think that's fine. Just want to compare it. They're a bit all over, unfortunately. It's not super consistent. As long as they look cohesive, I guess. Alright, let's go ahead and put a varnish layer on top. I think we'll keep it on this focus. Alright, we're going a little bit faster than I thought I would, honestly, but probably because it's actually assembly line and I'm not trying to spend too much special detail attention to one of the models. Like yesterday we basically did a test run. We'll see what happens today though. Oops. Careful not to stab everything. Yeah, in case I mess up these transfers, I do have a few spares. They only give you like 10 of like each particular like unit number or whatnot. And only have 10, you only get like 10 models per kit. So if you mess up one of the transfers, you're shit out of luck it. So you gotta be careful of them. But because I have three kits basically of these Arbites, I have 3 transfer sheets, so I have a bit of leeway. The other option is just paint it on. Another thing I also saw was people like printed stuff out with like just a regular old printer, and then they'd apply it on, but it had to be on like a white base or something. Another easiest way I've seen our people do is they'll print out like posters or something, like really small tiny like posters and flyers, and use it as like terrain and decorations for bases and terrain. Uh-oh. This one folded in on itself. Oh boy. I'm very carefully trying to remove it. Did I cut it too deep, I wonder? Oh my goodness, I cut out the numbers completely off in half. Oh boy. That's annoying. On the other hand, it lets me, like, potentially get a good position for them? Question mark? Oh no, the 9 came apart completely. What the fuck? Okay. Remember what I said about getting spare transfers? Ah, oh, dang it. Alright, we'll cut, I'll have to cut another sheet. I don't like doing that though. And what is a little fun though, because I'm such an idiot, I plan on making so many of these Arbites, I could always just buy another Arbites box set to get more transfers. I should not do that though, I really should not. I need to be responsible as an adult sometimes and save money for things that are not hobby related. Alright, maybe what I should do, use water to move this, use the brush with water to like try and move these guys off. Is the water, it's a lot more gentler. There we go, like this maybe? Oh my goodness, please. No, don't fold in on yourself. Oh boy. And I might have just ruined my brush that way. Okay. Now varnish. I was still thinking about the comment yesterday where the guy's like, "Where's the newbie painter?" And I guess maybe I should just say Warhammer noob painting XYZ. And unfortunately the thing got misplaced as I was applying the varnish. So that's very annoying. I'm gonna try and move it back in. We have like a pool of varnish right here. We don't want that. This will turn into a new clump. So I'm gonna like try to remove that, and I just nicked myself. No blood, but lots of emotional trauma. Let me just like try and spread this varnish a little. Man, this guy was a little bit more trouble than I thought it'd be. Oh yeah, this guy with the anime eyes. I'm not sure the camera's not gonna be able to capture it, I don't think. Let me see. It's trying. We like change the lighting on the camera. There we go. I actually painted pupils on this dude. It does not want to focus that well on him. What if I lower the on? That's brightness. Alright, this is the dimmest the camera can go on the output, I say. I think. Maybe I should do that. Okay. And what if I max out the brightness, like the actual light? Oh, maybe we should just do. Maybe we should do that for the stream. Maybe that could help. I don't know. Okay, this guy's done. I'm gonna put him away so he can dry. All right. 5 more dudes. Because I have 4 more transfers. And then the doggo. Let's see. Let's try to cut you out. I'm like having trouble seeing. It's the light's like reflecting everything. Alright, I think I have a different idea regarding highlights, which I'll get back, which I'll do for next run, I guess, because I really like the dusty highlights I did. I think I just need to add the shade paints, like, as I'm going. Like, basically doing that at the very end. I don't think it even saves any time. That's why I was trying to, like, do everything at once, but just, like, I don't know. I probably don't need to apply shade paints to, like, the stuff that's already black. It doesn't change too much. And focus more on, hey, we need to have good highlights. Worst case scenario, I can always redo a shield, a bunch of shield dudes. Grabbing this. 5 to 9. Hopefully it doesn't ruin it. And I cut off a piece. And now it's folding in on itself. Alright, I need to figure out if I can use like the brush to apply the stuff. Okay, good. Doesn't look like an actual piece came off. I think, oh, okay. I think it's like glue that's just like stuck to this, or a piece of the varnish. Okay, trying to flatten it. Okay, pieces are definitely turning off. I stand corrected. Hey, Win.tm, it's been a while. How you been doing? Sorry, I'm not sure when you sent that message, no pun intended. I was very focused on trying to get this 59, it was 10 away from greatness, this 59 onto this guy's shoulder. Yeah, sorry, I didn't stream like the second half of December, basically, because I was so focused on trying to get the Lancer TTRPG for Randon the Orc. And then after I finished that, I basically been doing nothing. I got into Warhammer miniature painting, and I didn't have a setup to stream it. But now I have a setup to actually stream my new hobby here. So I'm back. This stuff is very meditative for me. I'm very much enjoying this. Alright, this guy's drawing. We're gonna put him away. We have 4 more officers. And the doggo. And we'll be done with the transfers. Okay, first, once again, gonna cut this. Ah! But yeah, I have to paint, like, at the moment I have 60 of these guys, like these police officers, in my queue list of guys to put together. I just applied wire on the wrong side of this transfer sheet, and if I put together and paint 60 of these guys, that's not enough to build a full army. And it's taken me 2 weeks just to build 10 of them. But people saying I'm putting way a lot more effort than usual on these guys because I want them to look really good. Okay. Running out of varnish, so I'm gonna have to just put down a little bit more on my palette. This one went on pretty nicely. Let's not fuck it. Let's try not to fuck it up. We should use like the back of tweezers like this. Alright, more varnish. And for those of you that don't know what varnish is basically a type of clear coat paint. And it's meant to protect your paint job. If you have a vehicle, it's quite literally like your clear coat. So we're gonna apply the varnish right here. Another way to think about it is like the wax on top of your vehicle. Okay. Three more broskies. Oh, this guy has purity seal right there. So I'm not sure how I'm gonna apply it onto this guy's shoulder. Okay, let's just go ahead and add some water in. And anti-shine matte varnish. I'm not even trying to check this, honestly. And apply it to our palette, which is off screen at the moment. Oh my goodness, that thing just exploded out. Oops. Alright, this is gonna be something we gotta figure out. How do we apply a transfer to something that's gonna block the transfer? Let's see, that was my Discord message. What was that? Kason! Okay. Kason's doing a stream right now. Okay. All right. I don't think this is gonna work. I think what I may do is a seal. All right, let's tear. We're gonna tear off the 9, so we're just gonna have the 5 on there. I think that works. And if we need to, we can paint the 9 back on. And like pretend it's just being covered up by the purity seal. Damn, that 9 came off very cleanly. I want to like reuse it somewhere. Let's leave you right here. Maybe I can use it on the dog. Alright, let's apply another layer of varnish. Now this varnish is super thinned out at the moment, so hopefully it still works fine. But we will be going over this with a couple more paints. So, in terms of adherence, this transfer should stay on this model. I want to double check the one I ruined, see if it's salvageable at all. No, I don't think I can salvage this. It's like all bent inwards and whatnot. It's like all inside out. And ripped to shreds. Okay. Actually, there's something interesting. The 9 has been ripped to shreds, but the 5 remains. So let me see if I can use the 9 and this one onto my next model. Ah, I knocked everything over because I kicked the table. And this table, by the way, is a really shitty table. It's a $50 folding table. And every time I put it together, it makes a really loud creaking noise, like it wants to fall apart. So, if you hear a really loud crash and the camera is like in a very different position, that's probably because the table collapsed in on itself. But I needed a very small table to work with my setup, since I live in the cupboard beneath the stairs. Alright, let me see if I can do this. Let me cut this part. Apply the 2 waters. Okay, get the varnish. This thing does not want to move. There it goes. Yeah, I kind of want to have another big collab with a bunch of VTubers at some point. The Halloween thing was so fun, but it was just a bunch of one-on-ones, which is fine. But I would love to like have the opportunity to join like a VTuber Minecraft or VT like GTA RP server. Why was it so hard for me to say GTA RP? Maybe if I get good at like Warhammer, I can be like one of the Warhammer VTubers. And get people in that way. Or like teach people, teach VTubers how to paint their miniatures or something, since I'm starting to learn how to do this. I think Halbernot is like the main guy that does that niche. Great guy, by the way. I want to do Lancer with him, but he's busy. Oh man, I tore off the piece of the 9. Dang it. That's fine. Let's try and put you back on. Please don't stick to my squeezer. Oh my goodness, please. And now you're on my thumb. Could be a... And now you're completely broken. Alright, we gotta paint you back on. That's fine. Okay, 2 guys need the 9s painted. On the bright side, I saved like not even a penny, because now I don't need to cut off the 59 from a different transfer sheet. Yeah, I'm still debating if I want to paint my Earth squadrons like a different color other than black and red. Like, I want black and gold to be like the main color scheme still, but should red be on every one of my units, or should be like, oh, this unit is green because they're mutants, they're abhumans, and then this unit's blue because reasons of other stuff. It'd be easier to tell them apart on the board as well when we're playing. Because if I have 120 of these guys, I think it'd be a good idea to differentiate them to some capacity. Another option, though, if I keep them all black, red, and gold, I could just color the bases that they will be standing on a different color. So maybe like the basic ones will just have a black base. Like those will represent the first guys I painted. Then I guess red will be number 2, blue 3, green 4, and then go from there, you know. That could work. It could be really fun to have like the same unit split in different colors. Should I cut the top part properly? I don't think I did. Shit. Right. Be very careful. Let's wet it again. Right, since I put a lot of varnish on the shoulder, I'm just gonna grab any excess and I'm just gonna reapply it on top of this transfer. That way, hopefully, we don't get any clumpiness that forms from having too much varnish. As I said, it might not be enough to seal in this transfer, so let's go ahead just as lightly as possible again, one more layer. And spread everything as thin as possible. And the transfer is moving right now, so let's go ahead and try and focus on making sure it is in the correct position. Was that the last officer? I think so. Alright, I'm just moving the varnish. Maybe all over this guy's like head or something. Oh, I missed a spot here. Why is there a gold flake there? Go ahead and fix that, as I hit the mic like 5 million times. Alright. We'll put a cap on our X-Acto knife before I stab myself. And cut my finger off, which I have almost done before. And put this guy away. And remember, we have a dog we need to fix first. Alright, well, let's go ahead and like just get some paint some black on this dude's shoulder or elbow quick. So I have some black paint on my palette. It's most likely very dry. And I just reactivated it with some water. It's very runny though. So it may need a few passes. And the transfer is not sealed in all the way. And now it's on my thumb. Alright. I wonder if the varnish I'm using is too watered down. Or because I fucked with it while it's still curing. Possibly both. Try and get this guy back on, and it is sticking to my thumb now, so I think there is some adhesive property on the varnish. We can scientifically ascertain that there's indeed a form of adhesion that comes with the varnishes. Oh my goodness, and this guy's coming off of the cork. And if I've just ripped off. This is my first set. They have battle damage on their shoulders. Because these transfers like to really pull pranks on you. Alright. Let's put this guy away. Let him dry. And it's completely misaligned too, dang. Alright, we just gotta pray to the Emperor that it's gonna look okay. Alright, now for the doggo. Let's see, what did I use for the article? I think I used that symbol and that symbol. And I put my friggin' exacto knife away, and I still need to use it. Kill you, Baka Desunes. Okay. So we're gonna transfer on, focus on this sheet. Gonna swing right there, hold on. Fortunately, the transfer sheet like reflects a lot of the light from the lamp, and that's like way too bright. But I think you might see it. There's like a outline of like a chalk outline of a dead body right here. And I want to use it so bad, and I'm gonna use it when I have my giant robot infantry. I'm gonna use this to decorate their like the base that they'll be standing on. Okay, so this right here, it's just a little symbol that says K9. Go ahead, cut it out. This might actually be more useful here. Alright, hold on. Where are you? That was not like a fun kind of a pop on my back. 30-year-old, why? Why must I be over the age of 30 now? Why must I have time for hobbies only when I am rotting? Okay. Doggo? Also, hold on, the guy, he had gold on his shoulder. How's that looking? Alright, it's gone. Oh man, that does not look that great. Varnish on this guy's shoulder. My goodness, are you? No, I tore off the top part of the K. The heck? Alright, I'm starting not to trust the tweezers for the application of these transfers. Dang it, that would have been perfect. Oh well. I'm starting to think this little clump that's forming on my tweezers is actually just a bunch of transfers that failed. There's like some texture here. Wonder if that's what's causing my transfers to like tear off. Alright, what the heck's some Discord message just now? Okay, now this shoulder. What's my transfer sheet? There it is. Okay. Is this too big? Almost. I think this works, so. Just need to move it. Oh my goodness, please get off my get off my tweezer. Get off. There we go. Alright. It's a little bit too big. I mean, it fits, but a little bit too big for my liking. So I'm not going to do it for the next couple of like the next 10 dogs I will be doing of this unit when we get there. That said, letting all of the varnishes dry on those transfers. We are done with transfers for this unit. Huzzah! Now it's all shading, followed by highlight, and then the final varnish. We're so close to the finish line. In fact, we might as well already be there if I didn't care about shading and highlights. Alright, let me throw these out. Or I should not gather them now. Hold on, let me leave them inside the pallet cap. Let me just put a trash bag in my trash. All right. An hour and a half in. That's not too bad. That means for like the R2 dudes. I could have finished them a lot earlier. Or was it one guy I did yesterday? Was it just one guy? Anyways. I can put my headset back on. There is some texture on this guy's shoulder, unfortunately, from the varnish, but I'm thinking that's it's just par for the course at this point. Now I think what I can do is I can actually start moving them onto their bases, and they'll be very playable at that point. I think what I want to do. Okay, I'm just gonna go ahead and. Okay, I need to color this guy's base. So let's go ahead and do this real quick. Didn't apply varnish onto him. Let me see how the shading looks though. Oh, and I haven't highlighted this guy yet. Like I want his bonds to have a little more highlight. Alright, so in that case, I'm gonna wait on him. There's some gold flecks I want to fix too. Alright, we'll just move everyone onto a base. Alright, all the bases. Okay. I'll go ahead and remove all the bases. They're like too light for my taste. Just want to do a quick comparison of them to shotgun dudes. Those of you curious, this is how I primed my bases. Basically got duct tape onto a painter's mixing stick. Duct taped all the bases on there and just primed down the line. So I have duty sticks for that. I'm just tearing off this duct tape. No longer need it. And I can reuse this, I can reuse the mixing stick. Okay. It's like trying to compare to grays. It's definitely darker, this dog. Miniature, the base for him. Yeah, same with this guy. They're darker. I think all I need is apply a wash. I'm just staring at the highlights for this guy. Okay, I did not do the really dumb thing I did. I did with our guy. Maybe I should have kept. I know I went over everyone with another layer of black. I think that maybe I should not have done that. I don't know. We'll go through everything and see how they look. Maybe I should just like keep it do the keep it stupid keep it simple stupid method. You know, I'm over complicating things. It is our completed shielder. Yeah, I made his I made him too I tried to make him too smooth looking, and there's too much overcorrection on him, so it comes off as very thick. Let's hope it alright, we'll see what happens when I apply all the washes onto everyone, and hopefully I don't overdo it. Okay, I'm just trying to get all the sticky tack off. Just like shoving it down here, so it's easier to throw away. Just stick it onto the paper towel. I know there's one more. There he is. It worked pretty well for this guy. I think I need 2 pieces of sticky tack at all times if I want to lay them on the cork. A little expensive though for my taste, or it, you know, because I only have about 160 of it so far, and I go through them. I'm gonna go through them like hot butter. I mean, that's probably not a good term, a good way to explain it, but it's a weird way to explain it rather. Okay, so here's what we will do. This guy needs the glue to stand. His pose is too dynamic. Also, is this transfer coming off, or am I just imagining it a little bit? Another layer of varnish will be required. Alright, first of all, let's move everything onto the paper towel. The easier way, I mean, actually there's not. I got move them all one by one. So just move this into the camera focus. And let's find our strong tone wash. There it is. Strong tone. Dab it in some water. That one looks fine. Let's just do this. Screw it, let's hit everything. Then we're gonna go over everything with a gray dry brush. Okay. Gonna wait for that to dry, I guess. And it might be a while, so... we're kind of stuck here. We just gotta wait for paint to dry now. Alright, let's watch the paint dry. I do have my next unit primed except for one guy. I wonder, should I do green stuff right now? No, with green stuff, we gotta wait another 45 minutes as well to let it cure before I can like really work with it. Oh man, we're just stuck. Ugh. I guess alright, here's what I can do actually. This guy. See, there's little areas I can touch up on. So let's go ahead and highlight this guy. I already applied washes onto him. So yeah, let's go ahead and do that. I need gray primer. I ordered a paint rack, so hopefully it'll be a little bit easier for me to reach for my paints other than current method. Oh god damn, my mic's off. Hey, sorry, I was locked in there. How you doing? Welcome. That's just hyper concentrating on trying to get this highlight. I think it's out of focus. I didn't even realize there it goes. Ah. Okay. We already applied the washes all over this guy. I think this guy's basically done. I guess I could, if I really wanted to, I could do a couple touch-ups here and there, like, I don't know, make parts of the wire, like, not bleed as much into our parts, but I think we're good, honestly. I think the shade could use a little more work, but it doesn't quite work that well on these wings for some reason. So I think I'll end it here for this character. So let's go ahead. And these bases are starting to dry as well. I'm gonna try to find my shotgunner again, and we'll compare the base colors. We might need to redo some of the yellow. With my number 1 brush. Let me see. Let me check the spread. There it goes. Okay, this is gonna be very thin. Alright, let's pour some more black paint. Because this paint is super dry. And super thin. And there's just not enough of it to use right now. Okay. I am hitting my mic left and right every time I do something, and I'm not sure how much my mic is, how much what I'm saying is actually being caught. Let me move it back a bit. You just need one little squirt of matte black. okay. I think there's a few areas that may still need a couple passes, but I think that could be fine. While this guy's drying, I'll put you right here. Go right here, actually. Alright, let me check. Compare base colors. I always grab this guy, but I like this guy a lot. Alright. We need to go back over with yellow. I think we could be good. Yeah, let's go back with yellow. And I made the yellow way too wet. It's currently a wash. All right. Monarch yellow, repainter 1.0. This coverage is going to be pretty weak, but that could play to our advantage. Okay, super glue. Let's put it on this guy's feet. I wonder if I should also put it on the guy's shield, but let's see how it holds for now. And hopefully it does hold. And I just got some super glue on my thumb. Great. Where's our guy? Oh, there he is. Okay, this guy is sticking. Got a little bit of frosting on his shoes though. On the bright side, we can be like, oh, that's not this part of the asphalt. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 more guys. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Huh? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Don't tell me I'm missing a dude. Have I lost my mind? Two, three. And there's 5 right here. What? 1. There's 2 dudes there. What? Oh. Wait, where's my... Okay, hold on. This guy, I've already... He's done. Right? Yeah, this guy already has shading on him. He's done. Oh boy. Did I lose a... Alright, hold on. I have one guy right there. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10? Did I make an extra base? Right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I made an extra base. Okay. I can live with that. Okay. Whose base is this then? And when did that happen? Uh-oh. I'm gonna have to check my base sizes. Huh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. All right. Sure. And okay, the base belongs to that guy who's in there. Anyways, not gonna finish tonight. So what's gonna happen is as soon as I put all these guys on some bases, I'll call it there. So tomorrow we'll do the shading and double check the highlights. We might not need to redo all the highlights, but I'm an idiot and I got rid of all the good highlights. I don't know, we'll see what happens. Actually, before I do this, I want to varnish the Nuncio Aquila. So just get that out of the way. Let me apply a little bit of black right there. I keep it in the camera.
Comms open.
Wargame Peace, thank you so much for the follow. Hello, I'm Keel the Lorebreaker, Magister of Dark Arts in the Land of Flowers, which is totally not Florida, tutorial NPC, and your guide to our next adventure. Currently working on Agents of the Imperium. I'm working on my first combat patrol, which is filled with a bunch of Arbites units. And I'm on the final stretch for these subjugators. So all the basing has been done. I'm currently putting varnish on my Nuncio Aquila. However you're supposed to pronounce that. And after this, I will be working on Inquisitorial Agents and Eversor Assassin whenever, sometime this week. Yeah, I'm a VTuber as well. I'm currently just a PNG though, because my camera is not set up for this hand cam. And yeah, we're just chilling. I'm brand new to Warhammer. So I'm very slow and very careful with how I'm painting these fellas. But I'm hoping when I show up to the shop at some point with these models, people will be like, wow, these are decent. I think that's enough. We'll leave this fella to dry. And it's like completely out of focus for the camera. There's so much clutter in front of me. I need to move it. Alright. Now that that guy's out of the way. Let's just go ahead and make sure the brush is dry. And yeah, here's one of my subjugators? Question mark? Seductors? He's not done yet. I still have a little bit more to do once the camera decides it wants to focus on him. And alright, let me pull off another guy. Maybe that'll help. Oh my goodness, please. Camera definitely doesn't want to behave. I wish I had like a manual way to focus this camera, but it only has an autofocus button. Let me pull it up a bit. Maybe it'll help. What are you focusing on? I think it's trying to focus on the bases. Let me move them out of the way. I don't know how this weird AI stuff is supposed to work. Try it one more time. There it goes. It was the bases interfering. All right. So yeah, this is based in. It is like the most basic quality I want my troops to look. Unfortunately, the paint is really thick in some areas, and I think that's because I don't know how to properly undercoat them. Like this red, I painted it on black primer, for instance. So I had to apply like maybe 8 coats of red to get this color. And I'm also using Army Painter 1.0. And they're apparently, this set of Army Painter is apparently known for being very like light, very thinned down in application. And basically I bought these paints a few months right before Fanatics came out. So got slightly shot in the foot there, but not really. So that's it. I'm going ahead and putting these guys on their bases. And yeah, I've decided to pick some very questionable things being new to Warhammer. I decided to pick Agents of the Imperium, which a good chunk of people have told me never to not to play as them at the moment because they're not strong, but I feel like by the time I'm done painting 500 points, they might get buffed. Otherwise, I just think they're really cool. And rule of cool is the best army rule. That being said, though, I'm gonna try and finish this combat patrol by the end of January, and then I have the Ordo Xenos box to work through, followed by all the other Ordoses. I kind of took the plunge and made really bad newbie decisions. No, but my dream is to have, like, at some point, have 120 Arbites and just have them, like, fight a Great Unclean One or, like, a Keeper of Secrets or whatnot, and the flavor text is just, there are a bunch of cops trying to arrest a greater demon to issue them a parking ticket or some shit. Just something stupid. I want to play my army, well, like, with just the idea of just being really silly, because I'm a person, I'm usually a dungeon master for TTRPGs, so losing is like what I'm used to doing, but I have to lose with style and theatrics. Oh no, I got some super glue on my brush on accident. I think I should be fine. Like, let's just be fun. That said, if, I'm gonna have Astra Militarum as like one of my backup armies, since well, or like just whatever, because Agents of Imperium can like jump into like a lot of different armies, since it's I think someone called it a soup army, since I'm grabbing units from a bunch of things, so I could easily like go into something else. But I also have Drukhari as another army in waiting. I recently learned about the local meta, or like what's locally played, and it looks like almost every Games Workshop game is actually played here. I think the rarest one is like probably Warhammer, they said, or Warhammer or Necromunda are the only ones that people don't really touch, and like Lord of the Rings. But I went to the local Games Workshop store and people were painting Blood Bowl, apparently. So I'm gonna try to play my first skirmish on Saturday if I get the opportunity to. I'm probably gonna be a kill team since I have Arbites ready to go. But yeah, basically, I might have said this already, but I'm putting these guys on the base net for now, and I'll end the stream, ideally, or wrap up. Once I put these guys on the base, so what I did today so far, I put transfers on their shoulders. It's not focus right now, but all of their shoulders have transfers. I'm gonna put them on their bases. And what I'll do tomorrow, if I get the chance to, I'm gonna add washes all over them, and then go back in with a highlight. Then I'll varnish them, and they are ready for play. And I already have my other unit of Arbites ready to go. So I made the Exaction Squad. These guys are good to go and everything. A little bit rougher since I'm still learning like the ins and outs of them, but I think I did a pretty decent job. And if I play, like, you know, I've recently learned how proxy rules work and whatnot. And I also finished the Midstorm Priestess already. And this was my first character I painted. First time attempting OSL. First kit bash since I changed out the head. And I used green stuff for the first time. So I didn't like this character at first, but once I got the OSL figure, I was like, wait a second, this character's actually really cool. And plus I changed the head out for a catgirl head. Let's see. And last month I got some Storm Vermin for free from the Games Workshop store. So use these guys to test out some methods. And the thing is, I painted the red on black primer on here, and it turned out okay, but then I should have realized these are rats. I'm okay with the dirty red color on them. I got them from Etsy. Apparently it's like it's just a 3D printed head, and I already talked to the store manager and everything. They said it was okay. But basically it's a 3D printed head from Etsy, and the artist is named Saint Decent or something like that. And they're one of the artists for Trench Crusade, apparently. And here is the first miniature I painted. Space Wolf Death Watch Commander. And this fella, my first introduction to Warhammer was Death Watch TTRPG, and my squad leader was a Space Wolf commander. So this is a miniature representing her character, and then I have like 4 Death Watch dudes right behind me. The paint on this guy is a little bit rough. I think I did an okay job, but it's like very thick on the shoulders. But everyone's told me to keep the miniature as is, don't redo it, just so I know where I started. And I'm probably not going to use this guy for play. I'm just going to like leave him sitting around. Same with the rest of my Deathwatch dudes. That said, I do have like I do have another box of Deathwatch ready to go when I do the army paint when I set up the army list that I'm working on. Yeah, I got the Deathwatch dudes last Christmas 2023. And then I bought a bunch of stuff to put the miniatures together and whatnot. So I bought the army painter in February. I bought like all the tools like in March or something like that. Then I did not get around to doing it until like November. Ah! But I should have waited on the paints. I could have got the Fanatic paints instead. But I guess it's fine. If I learn how to use like the this weaker set of army painter paints, and then I switch over to Fanatics, I might get really good. I'm probably gonna get the John Blanche set that have just got announced though. See how that works. All right, we'll just go ahead and leave him. Let the super glue do its thing. Okay. The transfers aren't really flush with the shoulder. That's a little bit annoying. I'll figure it out. Yeah, I've been doing my research, and I'm not like, this is my first time doing like physical art with paints. I mean, I've done it back in like high school and middle school, and you know, basically grade school. But that was well over like, shoot, how many years has it been? Oh, about 15 years since. Actually, oh shit, it's been 15 years since I got out of high school. Holy fuck. So this is my first time touching physical paints in that long. Wait, why is this guy's... There's something wrong with the black over here. It's like a different finish. Did I get like did I get something on here? Like, the black right here is like a lot shinier compared to the rest of the black. I'm not sure what's going on. It's not the light either. I think there's some material on here that might be, maybe it's glue that's on here. I don't know. We'll just go over that with another layer of paint. But yeah, I usually do digital art. You can see some of the digital art I've done up here. My little model right here, I also drew myself. Same with the table. You know, like most of the assets on here I made myself. The two pictures on the far left was some arts from artists I follow. Yeah, we'll see what happens with the clear coats. I am applying matte varnishes on it, but I still need to figure it out. One of the models I made like had extra gunkiness on it when I did it, so I definitely still need to learn how to properly apply it. This guy has a little red paint there, huh? I'm gonna try to ignore that. Hopefully when I put the wash on it, it'll go away. If not, it's very trivial. Just put some black paint there, and I put way too much super glue on it. Alright, maybe we can get the super glue frosting to cover up that red I spotted. Okay, let's smack you down. And go away. Now, cure. I think I had 3 more guys. And for somehow have an extra base. I'm not sure when that happened. We'll use this one. So the little model right here that's like kind of moving every time I talk, it does get fully animated. It's just not animated right now because the camera's not facing me. So I have like a workaround, but yeah, I animated it and everything myself. And I plan on redoing it once I finish the combat patrol. Honestly, once I finish the combat patrol, I need to redo it because the animation that was made 4 years ago and super outdated compared to other VTubers and streamers. But yeah, I basically do art as a big hobby, and that's the majority of my stream content, just digital art and now recently Warhammer models. I do gaming too as content, but my main niche is digital art, tabletop RPGs, that kind of stuff. Various hobby stuff. We're chill here. We just chill here. Okay. Let's go ahead and put you down. There's a couple of steps to it. I mean, like any type of stream. So, all right, let me turn around. Oh. Did something just fall over? I moved something. I heard something fall. Hold on. What was that? Hopefully that was nothing. I hope that was nothing. All right. My room's a bit of a mess. Okay, so in terms of VTubing, there's several ways to do it, but OBS setup is it's really hard for me to explain. But if you have OBS, for the most part, you just need a webcam and a mic, and you're good to go with OBS. VTubing, so there's several ways to do it. You can do something called a PNG VTuber, which is what I'm doing at the moment because my model is not very good with my current setup with the hand cam. But a lot of people like being just a moving or not even a moving, just being a flat PNG. It's acceptable. It's been like that's what people have done since the early 2000s. You can start off like that, or you can find a free live 2D model or even a 3D model, and they're available. I don't know what to tell you where to find it, but here, let me actually turn on my model. All right, now my model is actually moving because oh wait, no it's not. It's like I lied. Hold on, I need to switch things around. All right, now my model is actually moving. So VTube Studio, that is a program a lot of people use, and I'm glitching out because oh my god, I'm hitting everything. What the heck did I just hit? Oh my, no, don't, what? All right, oh my goodness, I somehow flipped my keyboard because I was moving something. All right, hold on. What the hell just happened? What? Okay, I know why I'm glitching out. Hold on, give me a sec. I forgot what the hotkey for that was. Let me look. Where are my buttons? All right. Anyways, while I figure this out, VTube Studio, you can download it for free on Steam. Completely free download. It comes with a couple of free models, and you can mess with it however you like. So that's if you want to get into using like a moving model and that kind of stuff. Where the hell's this button? Give me a sec. I can believe what? Setting? No, it's not settings. No, it's not that. Maybe it is settings. Let me find it. There we go. Click that. Oh, okay, now, all right. Now that visual effect's off. Holy shit. All right, so here's what happened. Oh no. Wait, my camera can't move all the, okay. Maybe it can. So basically, I was like moving something and I flipped this up and it hit my keyboard. And it somehow caused everything to glitch, all because I was like searching for something. And yeah, that's the glitchiness is a thingy that comes with VTube Studio. You can set that up. Pretty cool things that they do there. Highly recommended program. As I said, it is free. You can check it out. It comes with free models as well. So if you want to play around with it. But you can also find a bunch of free live 2D models. You can find a bunch of free live 2D models when you are doing... Why is my character like glitching out so much? What the fuck is going on? Hold on, let me check what camera it's trying to use. I have like 4 webcams and I think it's trying to figure out which... I'll think it realizes which camera I wanted to use. Okay, no, it's right there. Let me check this. Okay, oh, I'm too low in my chair. That's what happened. All right, we can recalibrate it. There we go. So, yes, I do have a YouTube channel, but it's not well used. I just upload VODs to it every now and then. I have a bunch of VODs on there, but I have it private for various reasons. Mostly because shit keeps happening. I have like the worst luck. Simply put, like I'll be streaming. And then someone opens my door, says my name in real life, and that immediately makes me nuke the VOD. Or I'm an idiot. I'm showing off my old artwork, and it has my full name on it. So basically, a lot of my old videos aren't on it due to doxing, accidental doxing reasons, because I'm an idiot. But you can find some of my older streams there. Some of them, and a couple edited videos too, but edited videos take way too much work, so I don't do that. So yeah, in terms of free models, I'm not sure what your preference is, but I don't think that they have one male model, I think, but mostly female models. Let's see, they have a cat model. They have 2 cat models, and they have like a dog inside the teacup by the looks of it. Let me see. Yeah, so like this right here is one of the free models, apparently. So you could just stream with like this guy that has 1 freebies, or you can be a cute anime girl. Let me find. They have plenty of options. You can find online. I'm not sure if you know who Nero-sama is. This was her original model. So this is like one of the free anime girl models that comes with VTube Studio. So I'm pretty sure a lot of people use this. There's plenty of other ones you can find online without too much trouble. And this is my model here. Ignore the fact I have an extra set of arms at the moment. Let me like turn it off. There we go. And this is my entire model. I drew it myself, and I did all the animation myself. So it's expensive. I will say commissioning is expensive, and getting animation and everything is a lot of work. So think about if you want to stream just get yourself a flat image first. If you know how to do 3D models or like know how to draw stuff yourself, it's very possible to do it, but it takes a lot of effort. I am not an Inquisitor, actually. I just find it funny that my colors match the Inquisition. I just happen to like black, red, and gold. Those are just my favorite color combinations. And it just so happens that's the color of the Inquisition. And I happen to just absolutely love Radical Inquisitors. I've been reading more about the Warhammer lore, and everything just matches. It's just perfect. And I'm actually a necromancer. I have I can put on this helmet that I made. So I drew this helmet and I animated and I made it fit to my model and stuff like that. This is actually supposed to be like a. I wanted this helmet to be a. I did take some Warhammer inspiration. I looked at, because I was playing Darktide at the time. I just had some inspiration from Darktide, but I wanted this to be. I wanted my model to fit all genres. I wanted it to work for fantasy and sci-fi. So, and I can put the visor down, and this right here, this replicates Gundam. This is literally just a Gundam visor. And then I have this face mask over here. I don't use it too often. And I also, when I was playing Space Marine, I made myself a little add-on here. So when I was playing Space Marine 2, I basically looked like this the entire time. I had a voice filter and everything when I did Space Marine 2. But this is, I'm an artist, so I have the advantage of being able to make my own stuff. Oh, hold on, that's Alt-0 to turn on the glitch. Okay, all right. And let's see, what else do I have a mask that goes on. This is like, my original model is just this, because I didn't feel like rigging the mouth, but I don't use the mask that much anymore. But this right here is based off of Guild Wars 1. Guild Wars 1 was my childhood. So, and I was supposed to be, my entire inspiration is mostly from Guild Wars 1 as a necromancer there. I can put on glasses. I can do the anime glasses eye shine. And I can combine some stuff. So glasses and helmet. I don't really like it that much. And then I can put on my mask and helmet and glasses. Sometimes I use this. Not really. And as I said, this is the advantage of me knowing how to make my own stuff. That said, next month, February, as I said, I wanted to update all my stuff, so I will be streaming on how to make this type of stuff. And also, I've been streaming for more than 4 years now. I started VTubing back in like 2020, like late 2020. I'm very small. I'm a very small time VTuber. But I've been streaming since probably 2016, I think. I used to just stream D&D stuff. Very rare. Not too much going on there, but. So I'm an OG. I am one of the like one. I started VTubing during like the whole wave in the West. Like I finished my model, I think back in November of 2020. I had really bad rigging, but then like December 2020 I had okay-ish rigging, and then I redid it sometime in 2021. But it's outdated now. This model, the rigging here is very outdated. Yeah. I do D&D streams. Like I'm a DM. I'm a dungeon master. So if you check my YouTube channel, my most recent content is with Lancer TTRPG. Lancer is a TTRPG about giant robots, and I put a lot of effort into them. So please do check it out. And the quality of it varies. The Lancer ones in particular, I put a lot more effort compared to other TTRPGs, since that's a collab with a streamer I absolutely love. Is he lurking right now? He sometimes lurks on my stream. Let me check. Okay, nope. So yeah, and I said I also do gaming streams here and there. I had a lot of trouble finding out what I really wanted to focus on my content on. I just jump here and there, but I'll say art is probably 80% of what I do, maybe even 90. But anyways, back to what I was trying to say. February, March, and April, I'm very right. This month is Warhammer month for me, since I'm really addicted to painting right now, or painting miniatures. So, but I've been trying to work on a big update for my model since like 2002 or 2022. And February, I want to try and get as much of like a model updated and rigged from February to April. I want to spend 3 months redoing all that stuff, so I will be streaming the process. Maybe not everything, but I will be streaming a good majority of that process. So if you want to check in, learn how all that stuff is made, feel free to. You can also look into my YouTube VODs, and I do have videos of rigging a VTuber from scratch. Maybe not all the way from zero, but I rigged a good majority of her on stream. So I'll show the model I rigged real quick because I have access still. And this is the model I rigged. So this is my VTuber daughter right here. Now, I did not do the art for that one. No, I just did the rigging for her. So, and I hope she doesn't get mad that I clicked on her real quick. I don't think she's used it yet though. But that's basically that character is basically like a mascot for a game developer or whatnot. I don't think they've actually used it yet. But it doesn't quite take 3 months, but. Remember, okay, for one, I'm a 32 turning 33-year-old guy with a day job, so I only have a couple hours each day of free time, and I'm probably not going to be able to use every single day to work on my personal hobbies. So I will just say over the course of potentially 3 months, I'll be working on essentially a debut. Maybe not so much a debut, but like basically just a full update, maybe a lore video, that kind of stuff. Now, my day job has nothing to do with VTubing. I'm not a professional artist. I'm just a hobby artist, but I do 110% with everything. Anyways, but yeah, welcome in. As I said, I am Kill the Lorebreaker, Magister of the Dark Arts from the Land of Flowers, as my model has gone to a coma for some reason. Hold on, let me reset that. I think I need to like change out how my screen is, because I think my camera system is in a really bad angle. All right, let me try that again. All right. I am Kill the Lorebreaker, Magister of the Dark Arts from the Land of Flowers, which is totally not Florida. I am your tutorial NPC and your guide to our next adventure. Everyone, it's a pleasure to meet you. And yeah, I'm only human. I'm a necromancer, but I'm only human. I'm not like some weird isekai god or like something. Anyways, I'm gonna go back to a PNG. And we're just gonna finish up putting these models together as soon as I find it. But yeah, as I said, all you need to start, you just need an internet connection. You need some type of program that can run like OBS or something onto whatever your preferred streaming platform is, and then you need a microphone. But some people, they don't even stream with a microphone or a PNG. You can literally just stream like raw gameplay and be like, and if someone tries to chat with you, you just chat with them on the chat itself. If you just want to stream gameplay with no commentary, like, that's fine. You can do that. Now, I will say, this is a don't go into this thinking you can do it as a job. If you think you can do it, power to you. But you have to understand marketing and whatnot. I am going into this purely as a hobbyist. Like my full-time job, I am a scientist, actually. Not quite, but I have a degree in biomolecular health science, and I work in a certain type of scientific field. So that's my actual job. So in my free time, like me being a streamer and VTuber is literally all just fun. But if you're going into this like as a job, you need to do a lot of research, and I don't know how to help you on that part. This is a very inflated market, because and it's a very difficult competitive scene as a VTuber, and it's very hard to discover, get discoverability. And I've been streaming for probably 8 years now. I've been VTubing close to 4 years, more than 4 years. And I only have 200 followers. So, but there's a lot of luck involved with streaming and like content creation. I don't know how to tell you how to find that luck, but the first way to win a gamble is to put your bet in. So just do it. You never know what will happen. Like, you could literally just stream like, I don't know, Roblox for like 2 hours and somehow go viral. I don't know I don't know what would cause it to go viral, but it's very possible. One of the dudes I follow, he only has like a couple hundred followers, and he just made a joke tweet and it got 100,000 retweets and likes. Everything just gamble. Like, it's weird. It's some weird thing with the algorithm. The AI overlords are doing something. I don't freaking know. The best way to stand out is to stand. Like, if you want to stand out, you can't sit down. If you want to stand out, the very first step is to stand up. Okay, and we are going to glue one more guy down. Oh yeah, and this guy is the first guy I actually tried painting like pupils onto his eyes. It's really it can never figure out how to focus on him. Let me like put these out because they're trying to focus on the thing again. All right, maybe if I hold him steadier. Yeah, this camera just pisses me off. It's a $50 camera. It does its job for $50, but like when I want it to, like when it has like high definition, it's amazing. But when I want it to focus on a particular thing, it literally is throwing. It's like literally throwing the middle finger at me right now. Like, you can't see it, but there's like a little robotic arm attached to it, and it's a middle finger. Every now and then I get to high five it, but right now it is really okay. Now it gave me the high five. Yeah, so here we go. This is the first like time I painted like the eyeballs on the miniature. And it kind of looks like he has like really shitty anime eyes. But I'm gonna apply a wash onto him possibly tomorrow. and hopefully it looks pretty good. Yeah, maybe. You know what, I have this cutting board right here that I just got, and it has a black background. So I'm gonna flip it once I glue this guy, and we'll see how it looks. And yeah, I just started the hand cam streams. Like, I'm probably maybe not even a weekend for hand cams. I've been doing them almost every day though, ever since I got this camera. Yep. I'm basically like trying everything. I want to go for Wednesday. I'm gonna try doing some green stuff sculpting. Because I did a little bit kit bashing with my inquisitorial agents, and there's like some parts that aren't aligning properly. So I'm gonna see if I can like sculpt a cape to cover the mistakes on it. And then I'm gonna probably put green stuff like on the bottom of these bases and put magnets on them. So as I said, that I'm gonna try to do that Wednesday. It really depends on how I get to finish these guys. Yeah, I think the issue is just clutter so it could have been trying to focus on like the textures for my paper towel here. So like, let's try this again instead. So if I move this guy like over here, we'll focus on him. Yeah, so it focuses on him when he's like this far out in a way. I think it could be a little bit better. I think it's focusing on the lines now. If I move him closer. Interesting. Let me turn on the light. I think if they had a manual focus, it'd be so much better, but they always like, oh, it's automatic, it's convenient. No, it's not. Automatic is fine and all, but give us like the knob that's like, hey, let's do it like manually. All right, let's try this. All right, if I do this, look at that, it's automatic when I have like the white background. Okay, look at that. All right, so the whole point is, and I think it's too close. It's like trying to get my finger there, actually. Hold on, we're just studying. This is an educational stream now. I think this is too close. That's fine, but like right here. That's fine. Then over here. Yeah, look at that. All right, so it's a mat. Got it. So this was just like a piece of like white waxy paper that came with my magnetizing sheet I bought recently. And I've been using it to just as a extra layer of protection for like water and paint, but this thing's like so useful. All right, and hold on, let me boop and boop. Switch back. Heck, it's my transition not working. Interesting. Huh. There's something weird with my OBS, probably when I dropped my keyboard. I can't change my scenes right now. Hold on. What if I turn this off? Okay, there we go. Holy crap. Alright. Alright, we're good now. Yeah, no, thank you so much for joining, and I hope we get to see each other soon. That's it. If you don't, if you just don't stop by, that's fine. Okay, and that's fine as well. And I got paint all over my hands with that little experiment. Yay! Yeah, I'll catch you around, man. You have a wonderful day, wonderful night, wonderful morning, wherever it is you are. I hope it's relaxing. I hope it's productive, and I hope everything goes well. Feel free to stop by anytime. Oh no, I can't find a good spot to sit this guy down on this thing. I guess we'll have to turn him sideways. Heck, this guy's like so dynamic compared to everyone else. Right, we'll go with this. Oh yeah, don't worry. I have acetone for this, so. All right, and with this, I am done as well. My entire Arbites line, or my entire squadron of subductors are all on bases. And next stream, or whenever I get a chance to, we're gonna apply washes onto all these fellas, followed by highlights, and then they just need to varnish. And for some reason, I have an extra base. So let's go ahead and test this thing out. First of all, I got a bunch of gunk into my wet palette, so let's go ahead and alright, let me get rid of this wet palette now. I'm gonna be getting rid of paints and varnish, but it's for the very good. I don't like this debris that fell in because me being an idiot. Alright, we're back. Alright. Oh, shoot, it's way past midnight. Alright. Let me go ahead and wipe this down real quick. Away the wet palette. And just start shutting down. Let's just put these guys back, and I want to check and see how this part works. We'll put you right here for now. I need to reuse this paper towel when I do cleanup. Put you here. Let's try not to spill water all over my computer. Some debris here. Let's put you in the trash.
Hailing now.
Oh, shoot. Hey, Remnant of Chaos, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome, welcome. I think I saw you. Yeah, you were here in my stream like a few days ago, I think. I know you've been lurking, actually. Wink. But I am about to end. But let's, I want to check something. So, I want to see how, if the camera can focus. I have this black background. Yeah, sorry, it's midnight and a half. For it's 12:30 a.m. on a work night. I went longer than I expected. I could turn on the VOD. I mean, I will have the VOD up. So, but here we go. All my guys have been based. I'm gonna like try to get the camera in the correct angle and try not to dox myself, which I have a tendency to do. All right, let's see. I don't think it showed anything. All right. Oh, let's see if I hold them up like this. Ah, there we go. I wonder if I should stream with this black back right here, rather than the other side. But yeah, so everything has been based and pilled. The next step is they all need to get a wash applied to them. I know one of my guys already has a wash on them. This guy. So this is what the completed product may look like whenever the camera decides to focus on him. There he goes. He's been based. He has washes and shade. I redid some of the highlights with a dry brush. Not sure. I'm starting to think I should not have like gone over my original highlights. So I basically I started the project with the I primed them, then I base coated it in black, then I dry brushed gray on it, but then I went back and overwrote the gray dry brush, and then I put the dry brush back on. So and now the paint's on really thick, so I need to figure out my process better. we'll get there. We'll get there. So this guy's done. This guy is also done. He has varnish on him. He has shade. I added some highlights around here. Good to go. But these fellas, they are tabletop ready. They don't have any varnish protection on them right now. Their base is not fully finished yet. Mostly, I just need to outline the back here, or the black here. But we need to add shading, varnish onto them, or shading where it just washes. Redo the highlights as needed, and then we're good. And I'm gonna try and get as many of these guys done as I can tomorrow. And then, as I said, Wednesday is gonna be green stuff day. So let me pull it out. Try not to choke. Okay. So I have a Stormcast Eternal guy right here. Nice. So yeah, this is Stormcast Eternal. I'm debating if I want to just kit bash this guy into an Inquisitor. I think I'm leaning maybe not. I think I'll keep him as a Stormcast Eternal. I think I'll use him to I'll try like sculpting green stuff, a cape on him. Holy crap, this guy's actually really big. Hold on. How big is this guy? Oh, he's a tall one. Look at that. He's like a one or two head heights taller than my Arbites. And then he has like a pedestal as well with the kit. But I really don't like the Stormcast Eternal helmets. Oh, this is not even a... Is that a helmet? No, that's not a helmet. Oh, this is a head. This is actually just a regular head. But this is a helmet right here. Okay, I think it's a female. That's fine. I think, or I don't fucking know. I think that's a common complaint with Stormcast. No one likes their helmets. Maybe like one or two people like their helmets. Like, I understand the idea. I think it's like supposed to be like almost cathedral or like mythical in a way. I don't know. It needs an actual helmet above it, or if they all had like facial hair, it would be better. But the fact it's just like a flat round face, it just doesn't look that great. So I think I'll maybe I'll keep it, and I think I'm gonna order like a 3D printed helmet, like a Dark Souls helmet or something, and see how it looks from there. And yeah, regarding Krieg, I would love to get some Kriegers. But yeah. So these guys, this guy's already primed and dry brushed, and we'll be working on them next. At earliest, Thursday is the earliest I'll start working on them. So I think the dry brush did really good on this guy. This right here is Inquisitorial Agent. I think Auto Scribe. And here, this is another Inquisitorial Agent. He has a plasma pistol. And I changed out some of the equipment on them because they're supposed to be super customizable. This is a kill team, but that's what my army is. My army is like nothing but kill teams, basically. I really like the gray dry brush. It brings out the model so well. I'm wondering if I should learn how to use contrast or speed paint so I can keep the highlights. So I'm debating about that. This guy has not been primed yet, and this pisses me off the most. I had this guy ready to go to be glued onto this model like a week ago, but I lost this guy. I don't know what happened. I think he fell in the trash or something at some point when I was cleaning. and I had to order a replacement of this guy, and it was like $10. Like I went to the to an eBay seller, and he had the bits for this serval skull, and it was like $5 for this guy, and then like $5 for shipping. And so I did order our parts though, so it did balance out a little bit for kit bashing. And this is a guy. This is the reason why I want to learn how to do green stuff with a cape. So the only different part on this model is his arm. I gave him like a pistol instead. No, he's supposed to have like a knife. And right here, there is like a really big hole between his shoulder and his arm and whatnot. So like right here, I want to put a cape like that, kind of like flowing off from right here to hide it. And then from there, if I learn how to make a cape like that, the sky's the limit. And then I have this guy as well. This guy as well is part of the Inquisitorial agents. And this is a psyker apparently, but they're not very good at psychic. He can just slap people with his staff and does a lot of damage apparently. And lastly, we have this guy. He keeps falling off. Where is it? There it is. So this guy is my first actual magnetism test. This right here is a... At first, I thought it was an Ogren at first when I saw the box, but it's not. This is a servitor, and they're the heavy weapons dudes for my army apparently, unless I get Death Watch or Grey Knights, and they're allowed to equip 3 different weapons. So I have these 3 weapons, and they all have magnets on them. So ideally, whenever I need to, I'll have this guy's basically edition proofed. Oh, and glue's just not working anymore. So basically, we have this guy, and with a magnet, I can just go like this, and it should just stick on like that. So just to show some of the magnetism, it's a very weak magnet, but it's still there. So as long as I like kind of like push it in, I think should be okay. This thing doesn't go in all the way though, which is annoying compared to like the other things. It's like misaligned too. I don't know why, but the magnet's still strong enough to like hold the model up, even if it's like, let's say I'm gonna twist it so it's not fully connected. There's like just a little bit of force. I guess we should just have it like that, and yeah, it sticks. And just to show the amount of magnetism, like I can stick this on. It's not even on all the way, but and I am flicking it a bit, and it sticks right back on. So there's it is magnetized. Yeah, I do want to like get a 3D printer. I just don't have a safe place for it right now. So our option is become friends with someone with a 3D printer, which is very possible since I started visiting the Warhammer store, and it's been brought up. Alright, let me put this guy away. And yeah, like, this fella, he said that's a really cool model on this fella. I didn't like this guy at first, but after I dry brushed him, I was like, wait a second, this guy's like so detailed. I mean, it's kind of like weird. It's just a dude like with 4 arms and like I'm writing a book right now. He's just so focused on writing. Like, he's just a funny little guy. Now what's interesting about these dudes, so these aren't servitors or anything, it's literally just an actual person, but they have a brain augment, and their brain augment, it's all like, they're basically a person turned into a computer. I'm not sure through willingly or not, but they don't really have permission to talk or anything. The only way they can actually communicate is by writing stuff down or something. So all that script that he's writing down, that's him actually trying to talk to everyone. And most of, I think they're like basically librarians or something, or they're just data, you know, they're the person, they're a person that's been turned into the data processor of IT. And it's questionable where they wanted to do that or not. But, it looks nice. Anyways, I do need to wrap up. I have to wake up in about 5 hours to get ready for my day job at the laboratory. And when I say laboratory, I do mean laboratory. I work in a laboratory. I am SMRT sometimes. I'm a bit of a scientist myself, you know. But let me see if I can get this. I'm just like playing with the fact that I have this camera. I get to play with it, and it's fun. Oh my goodness, look at that. Look at this. I can use this to show off my models. And maybe if I push it back a bit, just to show things off a little bit more. There we go. Look at that. All right. We're almost there. Almost there. Washes, highlights, and we're done. Varnish as well. I'm gonna include varnish as well, because varnish does take a bit, like 10-20 minutes. Per model, because I'm slow. Maybe less, but I'm slow, okay? Thank you so much for joining me. I really appreciate everyone that stopped by. Win, War Game Peace, Remnant of Chaos. As I said, 3-hour Andy, or 3.5-hour Andy. I gotta go. I have to be an adult and get ready for work. Ish, by sleeping. I'm gonna try to get the I think the VOD will be up like in like 10 minutes as soon as I remember to hit publish. So go ahead and feel free to catch up on that. And I really appreciate you. You're so interested in watching my art journey. That said, I hope you all take care. You have a wonderful day, wonderful night. I'm Killed Lordbreaker, and thank you for joining me on this adventure. I'll see you on the next show.